Hello, and welcome to another episode of Warblunder. So, this time, I'm gonna take Japanese aircraft. Yes, that's right, Japan. And this time, I'm gonna do the ground attack. Whoops. I just have to get my video broadcasted real quick here. Just get it quick set up here. So, the goal of this one is that I am going to be doing mostly Japanese ground attack aircraft, but this time around, I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be doing the starting from like the B5N2 and try to get all the way up to the B7A2, I think. Yeah, or the PY or P1Y or something like that. And we'll get to see if how much fun or torture I have doing that particular line. I might mix in between other Japanese aircraft if it gets really boring or bad. We'll just have to see. It's ground attack. Anything can happen. So let me just get this thing going here. Just trying to get all the promotions things going. And what else do we have here? Okay, I think I got everything here. And then let me quick check. There we go. Now we got that all situated. So, the B5N2. What is this plane? Well, it's a Japanese naval plane. It is the starting naval aircraft. It's a torpedo bomber that was used in the early to mid-war period. And as the war progressed going on, some of them, I think, were converted to the infamous kamikaze units. It may have the one after that. I definitely know for sure some of them were converted for that. The D3A1 during the late war period. Yeah, it's pretty horrifying. So outside of that, let's go. So this plane, I only flew like maybe 4 times, maybe 5 in arcade. This will be the first time I'm doing it in realistic. I don't have a forward firing machine gun. The next one will. And I think up to the D4Y or D42? No. Oh wow, I think up to just the B6 then? Oh my goodness, did none of them have. Well, yeah, I guess some of them do and some of them don't because the D3 does. So it's going to be kind of interesting to see how I'm going to get aerial kills in a plane that only has a tail gunner. And as for gun targeting distance, I'll keep it at 400. Bomb activation, I guess it could do half a second. Minimal fuel load, oh my god, why would you ever do 3 hours at this plane? So let's see what map this is. This is Tunisia, so that doesn't mean there's naval targets, so we'll just get going. Yeah. Now we get to do the really fun and excitement. It's going to be really exciting trying to hit with 60-kilogram bombs on ground targets. Oh, it has wep? Well, hey. All the better. I don't need to be this high. This is ridiculous. Now, it is pretty maneuverable for a bomber. It's pretty slow, and it's, well, you know, it's built for speed, not for... Well, speed and range for a bomber, not really much else. I mean, you do have a little tail gunner guy here. I highly doubt I'm going to be able to do anything with that. Maybe I could do... Is there any air brakes? No, it's a torpedo bomber. Who was that kidding? So, then I'll just slow the plane down and... I don't think level bombing in a plane that only has 60-kilogram bombs is really a good idea. We already have like 2 enemy aircraft crash into the ground because, well, it's Gaijin. So, It is what it is. So we're just gonna go downtown here. Dive further down, I guess. I mean, it's like really one of the few times I've actually played an aircraft in RRB that doesn't have a forward gun. I really don't like having a lack of a forward gun in this game. I really don't. And obviously, of course, it can't intercept bombers with a tail gunner that's like, what, a 7mm machine gun? Yeah, single one. Has a lot of rounds though, but that's about it. So let's see. With a 60-kilogram bomb, can I actually hit? Not if we're not medium tanks. Oh boy, there's already a wildcat there. Try to dive down a little bit, maybe. Let's see here. Maybe I could use this. Yeah, I could use this as like my bomb site. And centerize on there. Maybe do like a drop 1, drop 2, 3. There we go. Hey, there we go. I need to dive a little steeper next time. Oh god. Yep. Okay, well. Try to do some crazy man maneuvers. Try to turn in and around. Okay, let's see if I can get. Let's see if I can get some hits here. Come on, hit the plane. Yes. Can I do it? No. Okay. Well, wait. I'm still alive? Ow. How am I? Can I? Is my gunner dead? Oh, he's reloading. Oh yeah, definitely reloading. All right. Are they really this bad at aiming, or is it just that I'm in such a dead zone? Oh my goodness, this is such a disaster. Is this plane even still? Oh, I actually got a kill assist. How's this plane still alive? Yeah, damn, this pilot's really learning the game, or is just that bad at... How is this plane still alive? This is a Japanese bomber. Oh, the gunner I think is dead. Yeah, he's fully dead. It's why I couldn't really do anything. Somehow, don't ask me how I survived that, because I'm astounded either because it's 1.3 BR and doesn't know how to shoot, or just that dumb lucky, or something, but the gunner is pretty much dead. He's dead, Jim. Probably should see if what the gunner vitality is, because I probably should do that. Fortunately, not all the Japanese ground attack aircraft lack a single forward gun. Some of them do. This is one of them, obviously. But, I mean, got a kill assist and one ground target, I guess. Is there any, like, naval targets I can go after? No, there is none. So, well, guess going back to base is the way to go. So, yeah. Just gotta keep on going then. I'll try to land. Don't know how the engine's still working. It's like... Oh. Oh, it's just the cooling is hit. The engine itself isn't. That's pretty strange. That should be relatively easy to land because it has such massive wing area. It's meant to land at low speeds, so it should be pretty easy. And then just increase the drag just a little bit. Wow. For not knowing how to really hit ground targets in ages with a bomb load. That actually, I guess, was the first successful flight I ever did in ages with this kind of stuff. Wasn't as boring as I thought it would be, I guess. Wow. And slam on the brakes. There we go. Hey, who knows? Maybe I'll have a live tail gunner again. Let's see what's left. So we have 2 bombers, oh no, just 2 bombers and 2 fighters. With just me, and 1, 2, 3, 4 fighters. Okay. Alright. Not too bad, I guess. We'll have to wait and see how this goes, I guess. Oh, the plane already is taken off without even doing anything. Just floor it and just don't do too high of an angle. Very easy to fly. Yeah, flying-wise, it's not bad. It's actually pretty agile. I mean, it's not going to outturn, like, biplane fighters, but it's very maneuverable. I wouldn't say it's the most fun I ever had, but it's definitely the funniest thing that I've ever witnessed in ages, even for low BR standards. It actually was pretty funny. So I'll just climb at like 5 degrees. I do have some upgrades on it. 784. Oh my god. That's gonna take forever. Can I actually even climb at 10 degrees with a bomb mode? Let's find out. With no web. Let's just do it to quick test here. Can it do it? No. What about with web? No. Alright, 5 degrees. Or 6 degrees. Can it gain a little bit of speed while doing that? Yeah, with web on. Let's do it without web. Oh, it's okay. Don't really need a whole lot of altitude. And besides, it's a battle of attrition. Who crashes more, my team or theirs? Let's find out. So yeah, the reason why I decided to do this is because, as far as I'm aware, now I could be wrong, which is fine. I don't mind being wrong on this. I haven't really seen anybody do this as an idea or concept of just doing random flights like this. Or if they have, it's usually just like the epic results, not like doing it live or anything like that. Oh boy. Another plane crashed. And I also usually see they do it in Air Arcade. It's like, yeah, I guess if you want to have fun there or optimize the power grind, I guess that's okay. But I'd say if you do that in ARB, that's even better. And if you do it in Sim, well, you know, props to you, because that's even more hard. I mean, that's where the tryhard, not all tryhards, but that's where the elite goes. Is Sim. Although, in my opinion, this is just an opinion, if you want that kind of experience, I would really recommend IL2 over that if you wanted to go that hardcore. I'm kind of like a intermediate mix, and unfortunately no other game that I'm aware of that's modern enough features Japanese points to this level. But if there's one out there that is like this, you might guess, no, World of War points does not count. I've tried that game in the past. It's meh. I'm not even surprised it's even still around, to be honest. It has cool points though, but unfortunately the gameplay and mechanics are not really that fun. I mean, they're great arcadey experience, but it's too arcadey for my taste. So, let's see, this time, use the first person thing. I'll do a 50-degree dive, or 45-degree dive. And then maybe if I dive just like that. Dude, like that. There we go. Ah, okay, now I'm starting to get the hang of that. I guess we'll just have to... Oop, I accidentally reached the bomb too already. Oh god. Oh god. That was terrible. Alright, well, back to base. Yay, fun and exciting. Oh, tail gunner's alive. Good. Let's see if I can get him. Okay. Come on. Oh god, this is gonna be a disaster. I'm probably gonna get shot down this time. There's no way this guy's gonna, like, not shoot me down. Is he dead? Oh. There. Is he dead? Yeah, he's... I think he's dead. Or I ran out of ammo. Hey, my plane blew up. Woo! Alright, fun and engaging. Man, that was some serious fun. Oh yeah. Getting shot down like that was so much fun. I couldn't hit return to hangar fast enough. I mean, granted, it actually went better than I expected, to be honest. That match of not really knowing what to prioritize outside of like, well, duh, not the tanks. I mean, 60 kilogram bomb's not going to do much damage. Oh, let's see what we got. Oh, I got a free radiator upgrade. Okay, not bad. I'll take it. Okay, and then repair this for a very expensive 798 mistake. That's like pennies. All right, so I'll get a quick go on brief intermission because I have to answer the call of the bathroom. So I'll be right back, and I'll see you really quick. It should be like about 5, 6 minutes tops. I also have to check on the wash, so be right back. Alright, I'm back. Okay. Oh, wow. I had to take a dump after that dumpy match. So, let's see, did we end up winning? Oh, we did. It made 1,109. Alright, so, let's see what we got here. So I could definitely purchase the compressor, improve torpedoes. Oh, two 250 kilogram bombs? Yeah, definitely do that. Let's get better turret ammunition. Let's get better engine. Let's purchase the torpedoes, bombs. Let's see what's the last one. Oh no, 800 kilogram. No, I could wait for that. Let's do engine injection. And let's do the new turret now. And then research the cover. Finish. Purchase that. And that. And then research the cover. There you go. Finish. Yes. Buy all that. Let's see what it looks like now. Oh, wow. You know what? I'm actually going to fly this one more time. Since it got so many upgrades on it, we just need to see what it's like with upgrades. Oh, and I forgot to purchase upgrades for the D381. I never did that? Okay. Might as well. I have the money. Might as well do it. And it's on sale. Temporary, at least. So, sure. We'll do. Man, it's been so long since I actually even flown these two prospective aircraft. Alright. So, let's check out the crew real quick here. Defensive armament. Yeah, let's increase the vitality, G tolerance, experienced gunner, and stamina. Yeah, supply all that. I heard vitality actually is very important, so I'll make their health a little bit healthier. And let's see here. That'll work. Alright, let's go to it. Got bigger bomb load, so let's see how that works. I should research the B6N Model 12 as well, because I want to fly all of them. I may actually have to fly other aircraft to get that faster, but we'll see. What rank is it? Rank 2? Oh, okay, so it's still like an effective RP modifier. Wow, only 110 and 40%. Wait, that gets 10% more reward than a plane that... So the same BR? It's because it's effective, I guess. Alright, well, that's the way it is then, I guess. We'll see how it goes. Oh. Okay. Interesting. Alright, so, now they can carry a bigger bomb load. Up to... Wait, there's two 250 kilograms. What's the difference? Okay. 99, 98. What? Wait, what's the difference between this one? 104, 114, 105. So why would I ever use the non-Navy one? What the heck? It's a little heavier. But does that mean it's armor piercing? It says 114, 105. Navy type 25 model 2. What the? Okay, I guess I'll use this one and mark it as favorite. Alright, well, I'll try that one. And set the bomb activation to 1 second. And the turret do armor piercing tracers. Yeah, let's do that. Minimal fuel load, let's go. I have no idea which bomb is better. But this one, at least on paper, supposedly is better. But I don't know if that's because the bomb is armor piercing or not. Hopefully it's not the armor piercing one. Watch, I accidentally picked the armor piercing one. It has a little more explosive mass though. But I have no idea what that's supposed to entail. Definitely feels a little faster because of all those engine power upgrades. So let's take a look and go after this artillery and SPG, I guess. Dive down below. Here we go. Let's go WEP 2. Let's see what the speed limit this thing can go. Let's see an indicated airspeed to see how fast this bad boy can go. 300, 303, 310. Still not. It's starting to shake at 320. Okay. Oh, jeez. He really wants me. Alright, come on. Oh, I'm reaching wing whip speed. I have to reduce speed. Holy moly, how am I outrunning that? Oh, jeez. I might get shot down before I even get there. Oh, come on. Will you... Are you serious? I can't actually shoot at him. Wow. That's such a strange dead zone to have. Useless rear gunner, I guess. Alright. Oh. Drop the bomb. Oh, that was terrible. Oh. Yeah, hit. Wow, man. Oh, God. Wow, it's definitely more maneuverable. Oh, God. Well, at least it can get people to go around here. Oh, man. If I only had a forward-firing gun, this would be more fun. This is crazy. What the hell? Definitely want to get out of here. Obviously. These get people up and over, I guess. Move full web. Turn in. Turn out. Like that. Alright. Turn it around. Can I possibly shoot it? Is he still alive? Oh, he's dead. Again. He died, Jib. Very fun. Wow, that was a worse match result than the first time it did with less upgrades. So much fun flying the B5N2. Man, I had so much fun I forgot what fun was. Alright, so next time around... Well, that's the whole point of this video. Not necessarily. The D381, for instance, I had some good results in the past. That is a forward-firing gun. Let's see here. So this has universal or stealth. Yeah, I do stealth belts for that. So now we go on to the plane that actually can fire forward-firing guns. The D3A1 dive bomber. This was the most successful Axis dive bomber of the Second World War for the naval side. Second only to the Stuka in some metrics. They supposedly, up to like 1942 or 43 period, the mission success rate of like actually hitting targets was like close to like 80%, which is insane. So let's see how this one goes. And then also, of course, repair to B5. Later ones, not all of them, but some of them have forward-firing guns, so we'll get to see how that goes. Just wanted to try something different for a little while at least. Minimal fuel load, of course. Oh, you can actually fly without bombs. Well, that kind of defeats the purpose of this plane. So we're going to have with bombs. Do a half-second delay this time around. Let's see here, what's the maximum speed at height? It's supposed to be 3,900, but I'm above that, it could still use WEP. Okay, I'll just go down a little bit. Just get some speed. I think that's the only weapon load I can carry too. It's just one 250 kilogram and two 60s. So it's kind of like the SBD Dauntless in that regard. Not in terms of like raw carry capacity, but kind of similar loadout. Alright. I used to have forward firing gun this time and actually had upgraded belts, because the last time I flew this plane also was, ironically, Air Arcade back in the day. So, let's see what we got here. So go after this artillery down there. Oh, the BB-1 already crashed. I do have dive brakes, so... Let's see... Here it just reduced the power a little bit. Just have to wait till I can go all the way in. So I go after that artillery piece down there. And then dive down below. That's how dive bars work. You dive down below like this, at a very steep angle. And then deploy the dive brakes here. Let's see here, got that. Okay, bombs deployed. Hey, there we go. 2 ground targets destroyed there. Oh yeah, that's true. I've noticed that at times as well. But since it's 1.3 BR, I guess I could get away with that a little bit, but you're right, that would probably not be advisable at the higher BRs. At lower BRs, people crash on takeoff even more so. There's an I-16 there. Oh. Okay, want to turn tight. Come on, get him. Oh, almost had him there. Okay. Oh, jeez. Come on. No, it was rejected. Yeah, I'll try one more time, but this time I'll not dive at the start. Let's see here. I know, but I wanted to at least see what happened when they do that at low BR. I know at higher ones it's death sentence, but it's just counting on people not knowing that. So let's try that again, this time not diving at the start. Let's see also... Oh, it only gets 1 loadout. That's it? Really? I don't need to camp all the time. I get it. I have to learn somehow, man. Jeez. Alright, so this time around, I will do a... Well, that would kind of defeat the point of doing the ground attack theory. Waste for the ground attackers. When I ditch the bombs in this case. Normally I do, though. They're not that useless. At least for this point. But you're right, in other points I would. Absolutely. Oh. That's a good point. Doing it later might be, I didn't think about that, did I? Okay. So I'll just wait for more planes to go in. You fight stuff, your plane gets worse. Yeah, that's true. They can get worse when you do that. So I'll just fly around at 80% throttle then. Or actually, you know what? Actually, I can just do 100 because it has so much fuel it doesn't even matter. I don't know why they give you so much fuel as a minimal fuel load. That's so silly. That's one thing I never understood of Gaijin. Like, even with planes that, granted, were intended for longer ranges, why did it give you so much as a minimal fuel load? Like, 20 minutes is plenty. In this game, at least, for most maps. What is this map, anyways? Near East. What? Near east? Let's see here. This is what they look like extended. And this is when they're retracted. Seem like they're not as fast acting as the Stukas. The Stukas ones definitely react much faster. That's for sure. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of doing. Because light tanks probably aren't... I mean, the 250 might do damage to them, but trying to hit a moving target with this plane, at least since I'm still trying to learn how to dive better in this particular game, might be easier just to hit the stationary stuff. And the Do 17Z just crashed on takeoff on the enemy team. Oh, the one base already got destroyed? Okay, we'll go to the next one. That's kind of strange, though, that first base already was destroyed. Oh boy. Alright, gonna make a run for it. Oh no. He goes after the RE-2000 instead. What the... Wait, what is that below? That's not an airfield, is it? No, that's not. I almost panicked and thought that was an airfield. I'm like, oh please. That's the last thing I need, is to go over an airbase. No, it's just random flak. Of course. Alright, so let's see here. Let's try to get this base. And dive on it. Then deploy the dive brakes. Okay, perfect. Then retract it. Hey, there we go. At least that's something. That was about 60% of the damage in one strike. Okay. So 250... Oh, what? Destroyed? How did I... Wow. Are the standards really that low at low BR of 1.3 that 250 and 60 kilograms to kill a base? Wow, that's new. Never knew that. Alright, well, we can do some, what? Random flak damage. Gotta love it. Alright, well. There we go. That's what you get for that. This. Oh no. Okay. There. Jeez. Yeah, I'm going back to base if I can make it back, which I highly doubt, but oh well. More random flak. Gotta be kidding me. Well, did the gunner survive at least? Okay, well, he did survive, so he's something, I guess. Oh, there's a Ju-87. One side. Yeah, I know it was suicide, but whatever. It was gonna take like 10 years for me to get back to base, and by that time the engine would cut out. On to the next plane. Trying to ease the pain of the plane. So that was a little bit more fun, but yeah, it's kind of strange. Okay. Oh, I got some more upgrades at least. Definitely want wings repair. Purchased the fuselage. And the B5N2 got some more upgrades, sure. Might as well. Okay, next one. B6N1 Model 11. See how that goes. Okay, I've never flown this one. It's a naval aircraft torpedo bomber. Then the B6N2 Model 12, which looks like it's just faster. And the Co, which, let's see here, 5, 5. Wait, this one actually has a single forward firing machine gun. This one does not. And this one does not, but has better turrets. Okay, and then the D4Y1 looks to be really fast, but oh, it actually has the two forward firing machine guns. And then the D4Y2 does not. The Co does. Wow, this line is really strange. And then, of course, the B782 has 20 millimeters. Okay, that's interesting. Well, let's see what we got here. Oh boy. Well, it's the installation of a torpedo. Oh boy, this is going to be a living nightmare. Well, definitely research the torpedo, I guess. Guess we'll see how this goes. This is going to go very poorly, I think. Well, that's the whole point of this stream, is to see if they're even worth using. Somebody's got to do it out there, and I'm going to be the first. D4, the previous plane I flew to this one actually wasn't too bad, but it's definitely painfully slow. And yeah, they definitely have a terrible bomb load. This one actually does have goods, albeit just 7.7s. The B7 looks like to be the best one of the lineup. It's terrible speed. Really? Speed wasn't that bad. I don't think the speed was really the problem. It's just the payload. I'm surprised this one actually has more gunners too than some of them. Yeah, the survivability. Yeah, that I would agree with Dayan. Yeah, the survivability of them are pretty bad. They're very agile, but I'm not sure. I'm not fully convinced of that though. I think there is some to find, but that's why I'm doing this. I want to see what's out there. I want to try something different, you know? Even if it may not be the best choice. Certainly some of them are absolutely terrible. But I want to try to find something, you know? I am curious though if the B7 is actually going to be any good. So, how many bombs do I have? 60 kilogram. Okay. Should try to find... Is there any stationary targets? No. Could go for the medium tank here. Or, yeah, let's do the armored car. Okay, drop those. Hey, there we go. I actually killed a medium tank after all. Wow. Oh, got an enemy fighter on me. Okay, try to turn in. Okay, come on. Oh, jeez. Holy moly. 1 hour and 10 minute minimum fuel load. Yeah. Alright. Let's see. On to the next one, I guess. Okay, let's see. Probably not. Oh, shoot. Still have 8,700. Okay. Well, I guess we'll have to bypass those temporarily. So let's go to the D4Y1. Let's try that out. It's now 2.0. Okay. Let's see here. Definitely want to get the radiator. And what do we have for load here? A 250 kilogram bomb or a 500? Okay. Interesting. Let's see how this one goes. And then what's the next one after that? The D4Y2 and then the Co. I don't care if they suck. I want to experiment and try it, you know? I never got a chance to experiment or at least showcase them, even if they all end up sucking, which seems like 90% of them probably do suck. But that's the whole point of doing this kind of stuff. I want to research and explore different plane lines that I haven't tried before. Or at least got to showcase, because nobody plays them, or at least flies them, or even talks about them. And I didn't even put a bomb on this one, and I forgot to do that. Oh well, I'll just fly it like a fighter, I guess. So let's see how fast this thing goes in a straight line with flap. And let's see, is that optimal? Yeah, almost optimal altitude. Yeah, I know. I get the point. Let's see here. JU. It's down there. B7 can't roll at all. Okay, that's good to know. That is a BR-20. I haven't seen those in ages. Definitely looks like a bomber as well. He's already taken him down. Alright. Well, I definitely know what a PBY is. That's a bomber. And then if I look down here, that's an F3F. If we go after that, well, within a reason. Everyone's already lowered in this plane. That's interesting. The CR-32, that's dangerous. Definitely want to dive on these, just to see what's what here. Alright, so diving on this one right here. There we go, got a hit there. Oh geez, that's a C-32. Okay. Okay, then turning around. See if we can use the combat flaps a bit. Oh, jeez. Come on. I can use my speed here a little bit. Huh. Wow. Japanese. The stock belts are really bad on Japanese 7.7s. Oh. Can I try? Come on, Gunner. Hit him. I've got only like a couple hits. Okay, well. So, the D3Y definitely struggles against certain oppositions, that's for sure. I wasn't claiming that they're going to be so much good. I wanted to experiment to see if there is any good in them. If you're going to keep doing that, then you can politely ask you then to leave if you're going to keep doing that. Okay, let's see. Okay, there we go. Okay, that's fine. That's why I wanted to try this out. That's why I'm doing this. Let's see here. Got this here. That's strange. Why would it have a mod for 250 kilograms when you already get 250 kilograms? That doesn't make any sense. Alright, so the D4Y3 Co. What is the difference between the two? This one apparently can fly at a higher altitude. So that's the other difference. And oh, and you get a 13mm machine gun on the back. That doesn't seem to do anything. One pattern that I've noticed so far doing this is that there is now I can see why I rarely see these things fly around. That's for sure. And also because my lack of experience attacking ground stuff in ARB, because usually I just fly fighters, is another reason. So far, I haven't really, outside of maybe the D3A1, can really recommend much of these planes. Perhaps maybe the B7 might be better. Who knows? And also for the B6 series, I'm not really gonna fly those yet because I still need to practice. But I'm pretty sure, based on what I've seen so far, it's probably just a similar experience. They're very agile, but the gunner's not really the greatest. But then again, it's Warthunder. So let's see here what we got. I'm gonna strap on the bomb mode this time and hit there. It's like, yeah, it doesn't seem like this line is. There's a reason why this line isn't gonna be played very often. I mean, they have the agility. That's not the problem. It's just, like he was saying, is like they don't have great survivability. They are pretty fast, but the competition's even faster. And the bomb load is meh. This plane is definitely agile for a bomber, though. Like, holy moly. Even with the bomb loads being carried, it's actually pretty agile. I'm gonna go after this light pillbox down here. Wait, why does it have a gunner sight there? That's really weird. Okay. Let's see if we can hit the pillbox down here. Hey, what's up? Welcome. Right now, I am doing a mission to see if there's any fun doing the Japanese ground attack line. And so far, I could sum up it as no. Except for maybe the D4Y and this plane. Oh. Are you serious? I forgot to open the bomb bay. Yeah, so in Warthunder, it seems to turn out that I can see why there's not many people playing this particular line. Except for maybe the B7 in this. Oh, I missed. So I guess with the bomb bay door, you have to open them separately. So that's something I didn't know. So then I'll go after this artillery here. At least it has a forward-firing gun. Some of these planes don't even have a forward-firing gun. This one in particular does, but it's only 7.7. Come on. Ah. So it's like a ground attacker. It's kind of like a later war Japanese dive/torpedo bomber. It's meant to replace the B6. And they were pretty fast. I guess okay on agility, but by that time it was starting to get too late for the Japanese forces. This actually is more successful than my previous 2 runs so far. But not the greatest. This is also stock, like plane-wise. Module-wise, there's no upgrades on this plane. But it's pretty quick. For its BR, at least. So, what else we got here? We got the team only wants 2 enemy planes so far. 1 crashed on takeoff. Now I'm just heading back to base. Maybe I can capture this airfield right here. I'm just gonna try it for memes. Because I think I can conclude the research of the Japanese ground attacker line. It seems like the only planes so far we're flying are the Judies, which is this. The D3, which is what I flew a little earlier. And so maybe possibly the B7. I'll have to test that next. But then again, they have a lot of drawbacks as well. Alright, so let's try capturing this airfield. Come on. Oh no. Why isn't it slowing down? What? Are you serious? Oh wow. Well, I guess crash landing then. Wow, this game is so realistic, you can't even slow down on a runway with a vent propeller. Very realistic. Oh my god. I can kind of see why people don't play these though. I can definitely see that. It is apparent. And I do agree that they are pretty garbage. But, you know what? I'm doing it for experimentation purposes. But don't worry. Not all flights will probably go as poorly soon because I will be trying another experiment. Once I do this experiment in War Thunder for the Japanese. The next experiment will be doing the interceptor line. That would be the next experimentation. I'm not doing the level bombers. That's just ludicrous. I will research them, but I'm not going to ever, well, not say you should say never, but not on a live stream play those. Because it's boring. The ones to the right of these. So let's choose a crew for the B7. Yes. What? Locked crew? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You mean to tell me emergency landing counts as crew lock? Seriously? Wow. Well, I guess apparently if you do that kind of thing, I guess they count that as a crew lock. That's definitely different. Oh, and also, I was going to say, I was also taking advantage of their temporary credit sale, so might as well just collect them, even if I might not use them, or if ever again. The next experiment will be on the Kai. Wait, does that have a forward firing gun? Wait, that's a light bomber. Well, forget that then. I'm not playing the Kai 32. That's ridiculous. I already experimented with the B5N2. The D3 is okay. It's not the greatest, but it's okay. The B6N1, yeah, it only has a single fired machine gun. This one's a little bit faster, but I don't have it unlocked yet. And neither do I have the Co. But apparently they just get better turret configuration and loadout. The D4Y1, the one I just flew previously, is even faster. Actually has two machine guns, but they're meh. And then the 2.31 has also that as well. The Co, but it just flew and crashed apparently. Well, I was trying to capture the airfield, but that didn't work. Huh. And now I'm just waiting for the B7, which I'm hoping there might be some payoff of this madness that I'm doing. Apparently, it can also carry 10 60-kilogram bombs, which is like okay. Definitely want to get the radiator first. Maybe I can now choose a crew. Will it let me choose it now? Yes. What? Another 23 seconds. Really? Alright, well, just gonna have to wait 16 seconds. Sometimes experiments don't always work out, and that's fine. I don't expect it always to be successful. I'm just trying this for like a new idea. And sometimes ideas just don't work out. Now I can finally do the B7. Do 32 grand there. Alright, now we can finally fly. Whoa, what the heck? That's a strange wing design. That's like really bent. What happened to the wings on this thing? Well, at least I have 20 mil cannons now. So to battle we go. Hi ho, hi ho. It's off to die I go. So apparently I also flew in Smolensk in 1943. Check out your alternative history book today. Alright, we'll detect the convergence, I guess, to 300 since the guns are so far placed apart. And then head out and see what this all entails. Ay, ay, ay. Alright. Man, this plane is strange. Like, it's really weird. Like, I never flown the B7. Oh, yeah, it was warned earlier that it can't roll. Holy moly. That is abysmal roll. Oh. Oh my god. What were they thinking with this wing design? Unless that's just Gaijin patented physics. That's terrible. Oh. What about the vertical? Can it do the vertical? Let's find out. A little bit, but it does bleed a lot of speed. How about combat flaps? Can it turn horizontally? Let's try a horizontal turn. It's okay with the bomb load, but holy smokes, that roll rate. Man, that's probably the worst roll rate of the Japanese lines in the game so far. I haven't seen any plane roll worse than that. Probably a bomber outrolls this thing. All just for those 20 mil cannons. I mean, that's with the bombs. Let's see if it's like without the bombs. I highly doubt it's going to make it much better. But we'll see. We'll just see and find out. And then let's go downtown. And find out. Yeah, so let's see here. Got the medium tank here. Let's see if I have an... Oh, it has an air brake. What the heck? Oh, that's interesting. And it's a usable air brake. Okay. That's interesting. This is going to be really bad, but whatever. Drop in. Come on, open. There we go. Drop all the bombs. And there we go. At least it killed something. Hooray. Did I retract it? Yeah, I did. Okay. Now we got combat flaps up. Let's see how these cannons do. Oh my goodness. Good thing I set the convergence so close. Holy moly. Those guns are really widely placed apart. Now let's see without bombs. Let's see here. Let's try it without bombs. Okay, it's... Oh. Whoa, what the hell? I can't even get it to roll upside down. What the heck? I can't even get it to, like, do... Oh, wait. There we go. Yeah, rolling... No, this is definitely not a strong suit. Rolling scissors is probably the worst thing you can do in this plane. It's a little better without the bombs, but not by a lot. Definitely want to climb up. Oh my goodness, an hour and 14 of minimal fuel. What the heck? My god. No wonder it's still... Whoa. That spooked me. Jeez. This guy just comes in out of nowhere. Alright. It's like, ay. Alright, so the next test will be... Oh, no. No. Okay. Whew. That would have sucked. Alright, so the next test will be the twin-engine interceptors. Yep. That's what I'm gonna do now. Here goes nothing. Alright, so research the... Wait, how many? Oh, so it's 2. I would research the radio first, then go from there. It does have a turret in the back for some reason. Wow, 4 of them. That's surprising. Alright, so do 400 convergence again. Go jump it back up. And let's see how this goes. So you have... What? Let's see here. 2 forward-firing 7.7s and a single Model 2 cannon with 60 rounds. So most of your firepower is machine guns with a little bit of cannon. Okay. Hey, Space JG, welcome. I just did a disastrous experiment with the Japanese ground attack airline. So now I'm doing the twin-engine interceptors. And I can assure you, what do I think of the Hurricane Mark II? The one with 12 7.7s. Depends. It is really memey. It's a great turn fighter, but it's very poor at climb rate. I think it actually will outclimb this plane though. Great fun though, but you have to kind of get in close, and you have to chase down everybody because everybody outruns you. Outside of that, it is fun for memes, and it's an okay plane. Depends on who you face too, because with the 12 7.7s, if you have to set a really tight convergence, I wouldn't probably recommend more than 400 on those, because they're really spaced apart, and you want to kind of have them crisscross inwards really quickly. So maybe beyond 400 might not be practical. Some players argue doing like 300 even for that one. I usually prefer 400, but that's just me. Oh, and a BB-1. Oh yeah, biplanes can be a pain. Hey, I killed a BB-1. Hey. Okay. I got the one with the 12 7.7s I love, but absolutely love Great Britain. I forgot to point that biplanes are a pain. Yeah, biplanes are painful for Britain. They don't have really decent biplanes, but the planes after that, they're okay. The only reason I don't recommend British planes beyond like 4.0 is because of the Spitfires. The Hurricanes can be a lot of fun. Typhoon is situational, but they can also be fun. Now, like British bombers are like, they have 160 kilometers when you 100% most of the time, don't have WEP or 100% plus throttle. Yeah. Yeah, that's the other thing. They're kind of strange in that way. Gotta say, that first experiment I did was pretty disastrous, so hopefully the second experiment doing the interceptors below the last of the line was fun. I have no idea why there's like so many machine guns here. Is there like a Cease Musk system with these? I mean, how do these turrets work? Oh, they just work like that. That's weird. It's a very strange turret layout too. A Yak 4. I have no idea what that is. I definitely know what an SPD-3 is though. I can it's funny, I can actually outmaneuver that plane. Okay, I don't want to waste all my cannon ammo. Gotta get a better beat on him. There we go. Well. Ah. Come on. Oh no. Come on. Oh, I have no air brake. Come on. Gotta try to do some crazy... crazy maneuvering. Somehow I got hit hard, but I think that was because of... Oh, I got a kill assist for all that work. Oh, it's because of this. This guy right here. I can't do anything about that. How am I not dead? Alright, I'm just bailing out. Oh, I'm not researching the first Spitfires because you just can research the Hurricanes and still unlock the rank 3 Spitfires. There's no arrow for the Spits. Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Because some of them don't have an arrow. That's true. If you don't mind being in a little slower plane that's still very capable, they're not a bad choice, the Hurricanes. Although, I didn't know if the arrow really denotes an extra modifier bonus. I should see that. Let's see. Oh, yeah. I just want a quick see with the Spitfires real quick here. Yeah, because my count's older, I might have probably access to one of the hurricanes that might no longer be around on the tech tree. Yeah, that. But you're right. The Mark II B. I love hurricanes because of firepower. Slow speed is advantage for me because lots of people overshoot. Yeah, that's a good valid point. A lot of people will overshoot below 3.7 BR in typical. Another Smith hurricane I would recommend is the Hurricane Mark 1L or Mark 1 late, or the Sea Hurricane Mark 1B if you're at 2.0 to 2.3, the left one. Yeah, this is the 12th machine gun, the Mark 2B Tropical. That's the first one. 2.3, yeah. I personally, I mean, I love the fact that they crammed that many 7.7s in, but I personally actually prefer the one just after that because even though it climbs a little bit slower on paper, it feels a little lighter and it's maybe not as high a 10 to 2.3. Yeah, it almost feels like that. I prefer the Mark 1 Lake because it feels like it has a little more power and because it has less weight. Oh yeah, the crazy 40 mil one. I've never flown that one. I rarely have ever seen anybody fly this one. Would I do it for memes? Sure, but I don't have access to it yet. I could research it though. So why not? I mean, you probably could make the cannons work, but you probably have to use it for, well, striking aircraft. I don't know if it's really that maneuverable though. Well, we'll see. It's a hurricane. Someday I'll take a look into that. Don't have access to it yet, but it's worth considering. I also like the Typhoon Mark 1A. That to me is a better 12 machine gun plane, but that's just my opinion. Um, yeah, should be okay though. It shouldn't be like too bad. What else do we have? So the next plane on the Japanese experimentation is the Kai 45 Tai as well. That's what I was going to do. I was starting to do the experimentation of something that's more competitive because I can say the line for the B5N2 outside of the R2Y2s and maybe, well, the B7 was kind of meh. They kind of suck. I would not recommend the B5N line. They're just garbage for the most part. I confirmed that now with my own eyes. I know the one chat earlier was saying like just don't even bother. Well, it's like, well, I gotta experiment. I wanted to try it. I know they're gonna probably suck, and they did. The R2Y2s, good. The ones below them, no. You're better off doing something else with the Japanese for that. So for the Typhoons, yes, the Mark 1B late's kind of a strange one. It bricks, but it has okay hitting power with the quad sparky Haspidos that have been buffed after 5 years. They now are okay. Fight performance wise, they've always been okay. It's just the cannons were always the problem. And so, let's see what this Tide can do. I did fight an Air Arcade back in the day. So we'll see how it does with, well, let's just see how it just does. 37 millimeter and 220 millimeters. We'll see how that goes. What's the top speed? 341 at 2.0. That is about 40 miles an hour faster than the J1N1. And that's even with it having more upgrades. So it has more engine power. It's going to be strange using this aircraft. I think they're all in the nose. So I'm going to set the convergence to no. In this case, because I believe they're all in the nose. I'm going to take a risk and assume that. Wait, where's the 37 go? Hey, welcome. So, welcome. I'm just doing experimentations today with the Kai 45 Tai. I just did a disastrous Japanese ground attack. Oh, it's a strange music cannon. Oh, that's what it is. So I've been now doing the Japanese ground attack ground attack. Now I'm doing the interceptors. I'm so used to saying ground attack because that's what I did for the past hour. So now I need to keybind a setting here. Where's Siege Musk? Let's see. Is there... No. It's under weaponry somewhere. Where are you? Ah, here we go. Toggle Siege Much Cannon. Assign a button. Get you? Yeah, replace that. I don't need the tracking camera. Do I use Twitch at all? No, I don't like Twitch. I briefly did that a few years ago, but ever since their arguably very questionable things that they do, and the fact that discoverability there flat out sucks. At least with YouTube, you have more of a chance because it's not as saturated. And actually, you don't annoy people with 30-second ads. Yes, that's right. Twitch, even with premium, has unskippable 30-second ads. And even if you watch one, guess what? You have to watch it again on a different channel. YouTube knows this and doesn't do that. Yeah. I mean, I shouldn't poo-poo Twitch too much, but I just don't like that platform for other reasons too. But that's just me. And plus also, there's a lot more work you have to do with Twitch that you don't have to do with YouTube. Facebook Gaming? What? Facebook has a gaming live thing? Oh, I didn't know that. It's actually the first time I even heard that Facebook even did that. I'm not really a big fan of Facebook either in general, but I could take a look into that in after the live stream. Streamer uses Facebook Live. They pay really well. Okay. Yeah, that's alright. I mean, I don't mind being asked these questions. That's fine. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, other streaming platforms, once you reach a certain metric and stuff, you can get like a cut or a payout. But it's usually quite a lot. I don't know what it is for that particular platform, but I am aware on Twitch you have to have like a sustained amount of people that actually watch your content for more than 5 minutes. Huh. $20 bonus for new subscribers and 5 per sub normally. Huh. Interesting. I'll have to take a look on the fine print though. Yeah, that's what I mean. I have to see the fine print on that. That sounds pretty interesting though. I'll definitely DM you about that and discuss further details, but that's interesting to know. Destroy some news. Well, that's gonna be a challenge because I'm actually using a plane that's probably not going to be very good at it. No, it's alright. I don't mind. This is why I like doing live streams lately, because of stuff like that. That's very good information, not just for me, but anybody else that could potentially view this video in the future or currently. That's very good to know. I always like hearing or learning about stuff like that. I have to take a look sometime. And thanks for stopping by the way. I always appreciate it. So, as I am randomly flying off into space, this plane, I think I said to you, yeah, Siege Much Cannon. I don't know how you're supposed to aim those, like without a aim assist. Like in arcade, I could see, but in ARB, you don't have that. So I actually don't have the 37s for the most part. I have to act like they're not even there. Wow. This is intended for engaging bombers at an angle. That's what the 37s are for. And what else do we have here? We have... Oh, I couldn't shoot at the MiG with that. Oh, I could shoot at this PBM. I could try that out if I make it there. Let me see here. Let me try getting underneath this PBM. Just try it out for giggles. Let's see, right about there. Oh. Oh no, that was the wrong button. I guess apparently I have to use a different binding for that. Oh, what the? Wait a minute. What the? Oh no. User error. Oh no. I actually confused the gun ammunition too. Oh great. Well, let's see if I can get the J20 here. Oh jeez, he's in my dead spot. Oh man, this experiment is gonna go great today. Alright, I'm giving him the kill. I ran out of ammo. I'll give him the kill. There's nothing I can do. And even if I started maneuvering like a madman, what am I gonna do? I can't use the Siege Musk because I didn't bind it right. I gotta note that for the next plane. Not recommended that one. The one before it, ironically, is easier to use because you don't have to set a separate key binding as well. So, J1N1, good. The one after, have to do some more. I need a lot more practice in that one, that's for sure. Alright, so next plane, KI-45 Otsu. Okay, that's 2.3 with the 37 that has, oh my god, only 16 rounds. Okay. And what else? Radiator. Alright, let's see. Is there any Siege Musk on this one? We take an X-ray view here. Okay, 12.7. Where's... Oh, okay, so it's in the nose. Alright, so they're all in the nose. So this time I don't have to worry about strange music. That's what the Siege Musk actually means. So... let's see what we got here. Alright, so it's going to set the garden targeting distance to no, minimal fuel, because, holy moly, you want to fly the duck? Who? What is a duck egg? I have no idea what that is. Do you mean like a German aircraft, or... I'm very confused by the duck eggs. I think that's a typo. I think he meant eggs. The German big boy cannon. Oh, I know which one you're talking about now. You mean that ground attacker? I could take a look sometime. Sure. Right now it's just doing. Let's see. I'm at 2.3. Yeah, I guess you could change up for the next one. You could try that out, and then switch back to continuing the Japanese twin-engine experiment. I'll do that for my change-up. Yeah, I forgot the name too, but sure, I could see if I have it. I don't know if I do. I haven't really done a whole lot of non-fighter lines, outside of, like, interceptors, of course. So I have to really see. Some lines I have much more than others. Germany, I think, was my third most filled tree, so there could be a good chance I have it, but I never flew it. Yeah, I could take a look after this one. Absolutely. Let me just see what we have here. So this plane is the Kai-43 43. Rigsters can't read. Kai-45 Otsu Toru. So this one doesn't have strange music. You have two 50 cals, or 12.7 millimeters, and a 37 Type 94. So basically, you just hunt bombers. Yeah, there you go. That's what you do. Or at least attempt to do. I'm not really sure. The climb rate in this thing is abysmal. I heard the duck was just light enough to keep itself in the air. Probably. I don't know a ton about it outside the fact that they had a crazy long cannon that it could barely keep airborne. It's because of the weight of that weapon system, so it could be right. It's very probable, considering the massive cannon they fit on that thing. Hmm. So there is a really legendary player. No, just kidding. I just thought the name was funny. If I get to see it again, I'll be able to read it. I just found him right here. I just think it's funny. It's not really a legendary player. But who knows? Maybe someday he could be famous. No, I have no idea. There it is. The Z1007's Grindier or Grandier. Wait, how do you pronounce that many E's properly? Holy crap. I can't say words. But that's what that's there for. Also have some P-38s here. That's dangerous. Don't really want to head on those. Those P-38s really worry me. Those will hard counter this plane. Even if I was fully upgraded, I don't think those are going to really... I mean, could possibly turd fight a little bit with them, but it's not going to be easy. And what is this plane's max altitude? 6,300 supposedly. Can I actually climb higher? Let's try. Let's try like 15-degree climb. And see. Doop, 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 doop. What else we got here? We got the Z1007 still there. What are these P-38s doing? Okay, so they're going after whatever those are. Let's fully wipe it here. Z1007, let's see if I can take it on. Oh no, I'm not going to be able to catch that. Jeez, I can barely even catch a bomber in this thing. Is it really that slow, or am I just that underpowered right now? I even tried the old combat flap trick, and that didn't work. Okay, wow. It has a really low stall speed, at least. Goodness. Am I actually going to catch this plane? What else? So, let's see here. I'm at 1.87 kilometers. Let's see if I can get a little more speed. Oh no, the engines are going to overheat. Well, I really wanted to at least try to intercept the bomber here. Oh, there's a Mustang behind me. That's interesting. Alright, so I'll turn into the Mustang. Might as well. Can I actually outturn a Mustang with this plane? Let's find out. Oh god, this is going to be a disaster. What? Okay. Let's try turning around here. I got rate reduction. Alright. Oh my goodness, this is terrible. Oh man. Wait a minute. Does the cannon only fire one shot or so? Are you serious? My goodness. That's like probably going to be the world's slowest firing cannon. Is it like a one shot and then reload? That's the rate of fire in that thing. Not that it would have made too much of a difference, but against a fighter it would. I gotta take a look at that and then try out the duck. Okay. Now I can get to see. What is the rate? 18 rounds a minute? Well, no wonder I couldn't shoot that cannon. That cannon's like a one-shot wonder. Oh, wow. That's terrible. Well, definitely don't recommend that plane either. Here we go. So the HS-129. That's the plane. I do have it. So you're in Lux Space. If you're still watching this or there, I actually do have both. Well, access to the one with the massive cannon, but not the one with the more practical cannon. I do actually have it, so let's try it out. It has a rate of fire of 30 rounds a minute. Okay. It has no armor. Oh no, it does. I scratched it. It actually has some armor. That's actually kind of funny that it does. My god, this thing is just ridiculous. What am I supposed to go after? Tanks? Armored targets, ground targets. Default. Armor piercing high explosive shell. Okay. And then armored targets has even more pen. Alright. I don't even know, like, do I set a gun convergence for this? I need to get some information here. Let's take a look. Let's see here. Able of knocking out medium tanks supposedly. And the 7.2s is very heavy. Yeah, it's good for head-on. So what am I supposed to do? Do not attempt to make quick adjustments while in the dive. Climb at least 600 meters. Default one is made up of only AP shells for the most part. So I guess I set the gun convergence to no. Is that what I do? Well, we'll find out. Let's see how it goes. Doing this for Space JD to see how this plane goes, and I think it's gonna go terrible because I have no clue what I'm doing. But I'm gonna try it anyways. Because why not? I'm gonna set it to no just to be on the safe side since it's under the nose. So let's see. Let's see here. So I just typed that in there. Let's see how the maneuverability of this strange contraption is. Wow, this rate of roll is actually better than a B7. Well, yeah. I mean, granted, it's also lack of experience, too. Like, if you're below 3.7 BR, you pretty much are on your own. Even above 3.7, it can be the same experience. So, unless if you platoon or talk to people, it kind of is strange. Just type it out. Oh, hello. Hey, welcome. That's another friend I know of. Welcome. As per a request, I'm temporarily flying a non-Japanese aircraft, the Duck. And this particular Duck has a 75mm. I have no clue how to use it. I read a little bit. It's supposedly supposed to go after tanks and obviously, of course, ground targets, but I don't know how to aim the cannon. Recoil of this thing is too much. Well, I'll have to find out how much recoil that is. They say to keep it... Oh, what the heck? Oh, that's strange. There's actually like a sniper scope view. Okay, well, that works, I guess. I'll try out a non-moving target first. It's playing to stock, so it probably won't turn very well. Oh god, there's already planes coming in. Yay. Alright, well, let's try out this AA system. Slow down the plane. Do I have an air brake? No, do not. Alright, let's try aiming with this. Fire. Oh, jeez. Come on. Hey, there we go. Oh, don't slow down. Oh, okay. Good idea. Oh, jeez. Alright, well, it's easier to aim in third person than it does in first. Wow, that actually works. Wait, how did I get hit already? Oh, because there's enemies behind me. Never slow down that thing. Speed is just enough. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. That's good tips, by the way. You heard it here first from Space JD. Oh god. Oh. Oh. Oh god. Am I gonna make it? Come on. I wanna hit that AA. Oh. Alright, the speed is just barely enough to keep it in the air. Alright, so yeah, so another tip from our viewers here, Spaces says, if you fly this plane, don't slow down. Ever. I guess the only exception might be a dive, but outside of that, I personally think Jingle's landing confirmed. Yes. Well, I got shot down. The Russian biplane just shot the controls up, so I was like, well, there's nothing else I can do about it. Oh, I got some more upgrades for the Kai 45. Yay. Definitely engine and wing repair. Finish. Yes. Alright, so since this is slowly turning into like a plane request ARB thing instead of experimenting with Japanese aircraft, was there any other plane requests that are below 8.7? What? You lied about the fact you like hurricanes. What do you mean, Space? I thought you like hurricanes. Oh no. You had second thoughts? Oh no. I have to find out the truth about this matter. What? Speed is an issue now. Yeah. Yeah, they're slow. They're fun, but they're slow. That's it's pretty much a zero. More of the Germans. Oh, Dread wants to see Germans. Is there any particular German plane you want to see that's below 8.7? I don't fly higher than 8.7. You want the Typhoon? Yeah, the Typhoon's a good plane. I actually do recommend the Typhoon. It is bricky though, so just be careful when going high speed. Control surfaces lock up around 350 indicated miles an hour. MiG 15. Oh, you guys really want to see the MiG 15 already? Oh, are you sure there's not any other options? I'm kind of broke, but I mean I can do it. But oh boy, I'll showcase it. If you guys really want me to do the MiG, I'll do it. Although I'm not going to probably make any lines doing it because, well, there's a whole slew of other issues beyond 7.0 BR. But I can do it. I just wanted to make sure you actually want me to do the Big 15. You're not just saying that just to be me. I want absolute confirmation. No, it's just do what I can afford. Okay. All right. So how about this? Since space did chose this plane for one flight thing. How about we take turns here? So Dread, outside of the MiG, was there any plane that I actually have access to you'd like to see? Because my only restrictions are I have to do planes I actually have and to be below 8.7, like 8.7 or lower. I have I have the DO 335B2 for example, the HE162, the ME262, the D9 for the FW190. I don't usually fly ground operations, but I do have access to that. I can do Stuka. Yeah, I can fly the Stuka. I wouldn't say it's very fun in this game, but you can do it. I mean, it has a forward firing gun, but that's about it. I can fly the Stuka D5, the D3, or the Gs, or even the R and the B. Of course, the B being the oldest and probably the slowest and worst. Which I'm having a sneaking suspicion that I'm probably going to get requested flying the B at some point. Oh boy. Let's see. Scratch that. Just go with a good dogfighter. Okay. What would be fun that is not premium? That's a good dogfighter. I mean, stereotypically, I would recommend the BF-109 series, particularly the E3 or higher. Or if you want to be adventurous, you can also do the HE-100D1. Or what's another good choice? The BF-110s. Although they kind of sluggish, they have very good hitting power, but they're also not very good against single-engine fighters. They're fun too, it's particularly the F2. C7's okay though, but the F2 is even better. The Gs, they're really hefty. A lot of good firepower though. And if you want the credit tree version, the ME410B6 supposedly is decent, but slow climbing. And the Do A0 is basically a B2 with worse firepower. And possibly a little slower top speed, but it's still a heavy hitting fighter. Just albeit with a little less firepower. I guess you could pick. Well, if it's left up to me and you want to see a German aircraft, I could pick the. Oh, what's a good fun one? BF-110s are considered excellent night fighters, but I'd say a 109. Okay, I'll do an earlier 109. How about I do the G2 Tropical? 4-kill match just for a KI-43 to kamikaze me. Yeah, that can happen. That's for sure. What plane was I researching in the German line? Oh, the 163. Alright. Never flew them in Warthunder. Last time I piloted the 109 was warplanes. Oh, we don't have to talk about warplanes here, buddy. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just bullcrapping. But yeah, the 109 in Warthunder is a mixed bag. Not because it's bad. It is a very good plane. And it's actually a fun plane. It's actually very competitive. The problem is, beyond the G2, you start seeing a plane you don't really like having on your team. And that is called the Ju-288C. A premium German bomber that single-handedly destroyed a lot of fun above 4.7 BR for Germany. Because what happens is, everyone slaps down the wallet, buys a bomber that's like $65, crashes on takeoff, overspeed the airframe, or there'd be like 6 of them, and you're only like one of 3 fighters. That doesn't happen every match, but it happens frequently enough where it just gets ridiculous. So that's why the only reason why I kind of sheepish about recommending Germany is because of that experience. I'm not saying you always will have that experience or you'll never have fun in it. I'm just telling you up front that beyond 4.3 is where it gets tricky. Now, other nations have that too. Yeah, 109s are good, but that's the problem. Yes, 109s are actually a lot of fun. You just have to put up with Ju-28Cs being Ju-28Cs, and the fact that you're usually outnumbered at higher BRs, fighter-wise. They have good hitting power when you get the belts, especially the air target belts for the 20s. I personally prefer the 20s over the 30s, if they're the Mark 108s, but this plane is just its typical 151 cannon, which is good. Alright, climbing up. Now, this plane is really good at boom and zoom. All the firepower is in the nose, so that means they don't need gun convergence. And if you really want gun convergence, you can try maybe like a high-end one, like 600 to 800, because they're all in the nose. But you don't really need to send anything for this plane. You just aim the nose and that's it. Holy smokes. I almost been doing this stream for almost 2 hours. Jesus. Time flies when you actually have fun. It's actually fun to talk to other people for once. So, it is kind of funny. I've actually intended this stream to be like experimenting with Japanese planes, and now here I am flying BF-109s. Hey, this is a good change up. I don't mind doing that. I will assure you, though, I was sparing the long story short. The Japanese ground attack line for the B5N, the planes that are before the R2Y2, don't even bother with them. They are really as garbage as the one guy I was talking to a little bit earlier in the chat said. They're garbage. Even the B7. Yeah, it is B7. The B7 is also garbage. The gun's fine, but everything else about it is pretty garbage. So right now, requirement in Slomensk in 1941, we are now time traveling 109s in Air RB. Very realistic. Check out your alternative history book today. We're also playing against the Americans, the Japanese, and the Italians. And allied is the British. Down tier in this was an A10. Well, you gotta be careful what you wish for, though. The A10 in this game is not really good against World War II fighters. It can actually get killed by them, as long as they don't head on you, of course. And also, missiles don't lock onto World War II planes in this game. Or at least if they do, it's the non-jet powered ones, because they don't produce enough heat for props. Oh, the Hurricane. Oh yeah, well that's gonna be fun. That is good. Yeah, the Hurricane. Yeah, that's gonna be fun down tier. Yeah, A10s are definitely trash. They're okay in DCS and Ace Combat, but not in this game. This game they're trash. And I think probably 9.0 is probably ruined now because everyone's just flying probably A10s on the US side. So, going to dive down on this A7 and floor it. Not necessarily that, it's a long story. Flight performance, you can get outperformed by a 3.3 German aircraft, which is very embarrassing. And they are slow. They turn okay, but that's about it. Oh, almost had him. Ah. I don't want to get into a turn fight with a A7. Oh, God. Oh. Oh, jeez. Doing a stall fight with it is probably not advisable either. I know how maneuverable that plane is. I can outspeed him, though. I think. No, he has... But I can outroll him, but... Trying to outmaneuver an A7 is really difficult. Oh, jeez. This is really bad. This is terrible. Yeah, flying against an A7 in a G2 is a lot of fun. I'll give it another shot. That was not a good showcase of it, and also I screwed up. I should have dove up sooner than I did, because I tried to see if I could hit him, and I pulled too many G's and costed myself the speed I had. That was really dumb. Man. Alright, so, well, there were times in World War II where biplanes were outflying modern fighters. Yes, to a limited degree, that is true. Like the CR-32 Italian biplane, that was also more agile at lower speed. Another example would be the Gloucester Gladiator over Malta. They had success there as well. Hit finish, yes. And repair this plane. Alright, we're going to take out the G2 again for one more spin. And then I'll switch up the planes. And as for the A10 question, the other reason why the A10 is so bad in this game is at 9.0, you get even more advanced missiles. So even though you can turn really well and some planes have flares and chaff, it it flies so slow that you can get shot down pretty quickly. They're really good food for MiG-15s. Ask me, I should know. And they're one of the very few 9.0s the MiG-15 can reliably catch. Even if they get caught sleeping, they could still out-accelerate an A-10 and just pop it. That's what they're good at. The only defense an A-10 has is its turning. And the chaffs and flares, of course. But chaff and flares don't do anything against a gun. So, taking again with the G2. Oh boy. Oh, another thing I forgot to mention that's actually more common with German teams these days, besides whatever that was. Oh, there's a G6 crashing on takeoff. Either that or he forgot to change his belts, which is a very common occurrence. Is now that the way the teams work in ARB, you can have times where you're allied with Russia and China, for example, but you're flying against the Japanese, the British, and the Americans. Now, the Americans and British are 50-50. It always depends on the point, of course, and skill. The Japanese have even better turning than the British, typically. And as you saw with that last one, if you get caught out by an A7, it's very difficult to shake them. And as for the British, they do have Spitfires that outturn you too, but not to the degree Zeros do. And the other thing is, since I don't fly outside the DOE 335B2 these days, I don't fly German aircraft as often as I used to. I have to kind of retrain myself to do the energy trap or energy fight kind of thing, where I try to trap a plane and then just use my raw engine power and climb away, dive right back down, and just block them. It takes a lot of practice too. It's not like something you can learn in like 2 flights. It took me a while to learn, and I unlearned it because I've flown American and Japanese planes for the most part. And some Italian planes too. Italian planes are a lot of fun, but they're expensive. Beyond rank 2 or 3. It's 2 or 3 is when they start getting really expensive. They're fun though. They're actually arguably even better than this in the game. The 205s had lack hitting power though until you get to the later BRs, but they are a really good flying aircraft too. What else? The G2 also is, I think, it's the early Gustav version, so it actually is better than the later G6. I think the G10 and 14 are better than the G6 as well. G6 was like a meh plane because it was heavier and used older aerodynamics that the later ones used, which helped. So, what else do we have here? What else do we have? We have a Spitfire. And a lot of other planes. A A6M5. That's dangerous. Yeah. Oh, are you talking about the flaps for the Hurricane and Spitfire? Oh gosh, yeah. You have to really be careful if you use those outside of combat. If you use them outside of combat for landing, sure. They're not really made to use in combat. They rip at like a ridiculously low speed. You can try them, but it's really hard to use. They're intended for landing, at least for the early versions. And I think for the Hurricane, they're all just landing flaps because they have such a low stall speed. And what else do we have? Oh, a low-flying P-47 is tempting. still climbing though. I just wanted to climb at a shallower angle. Normally I climb at 20, but I don't want to lose all my speed into the climb. I could probably, well, I don't know if Imru should head on to 0. It looks like he's AFK. Could try it. No, he's not AFK. Oh, he just already got blown up anyways. Man, I wish I had that kind of luck head-oning with a P-47. Every time I tried that, I never got those kind of kills. It usually works the other way around. P-51 misting. Wait, what? Oh, okay, there he is. Yeah, outside the A and the F-82, Mustangs in this game are mediocre to garbage. So let's show the Mustang what happens when Gaijin does physics. Physics. Yeah, that's an NVIDIA joke. Let's see. Well, if this P-47 doesn't kill him, I'll go for him. Oh wait, he already is. Oh no, he's not. Is he? There we go. Got a kill assist there. That works. And then climb down to the A6M3 maybe? Oh. A6M3. What do we have here? Oh, that's too steep of a dive. I just realized. Now, they do have a dive limit on 109s. Believe it or not, they actually do have one. And I don't want to do the same mistake twice, so I'm going to climb back up. Because I have so much speed and engine power, I'm just going to climb back up and reset and try again. Alright, so now that I climbed up just enough, if I can reset, climb back down, now it's coming back to me. Use my speed again and try to go after him. Have enough speed and space to make this work. Oh, missed. Okay. That's alright. I'm gonna have to do this a little differently than I'm used to. Okay. Still there. So we turn around again. Then climb back down. Go in. Use the raw engine power. Try again here. There we go. That's how you energy trap. And he also trapped himself by climbing up for some strange reason. I don't know why he was going after. Oh, he was going after the teammate. That's why. Alright. That works. See, I can eventually achieve success. It just takes time. Alright, so there's the Mustang. So, it's gonna be a was. Oh, no, he wants to climb up. Alright. Climb up and over then. He doesn't have the engine power to really keep that up, I hope. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, really? Alright. Oh, come on. You can't really hit me from here, hopefully. What? That must have been AA, because he definitely didn't do that. I'll definitely go back to base, though. I'm gonna turn around. Oh. That was really dumb. Now I'm on fire. He's on fire. Wow, I'm alive after getting shot by 4 U's. Well, congrats. I wish you could say the same here. But, yeah. At least you got 1 kill. I guess, and a kill assist. That's something, I guess. Alright. So now that we did the G2. Let's see here. Any other plane requests, chat? That you want to see? Or attempt? Otherwise, I'll just I'm gonna do like 3 more flights regardless. I just didn't know. The only exceptions, of course, would be no China or Sweden. Hurricane Typhoon. Typhoon. Okay. The Hurricane Typhoon it is. So which one? Typhoon Mark 1A, the 4B. Hurricane. Oh no! Oh no, now we got Hurricane, Typhoon. Oh no. Um, well, actually, it is technically Space JG's turn, so which Typhoon? And I'll do Typhoon and then the Hurricane. Do the Hurricane? Okay, which one? Should I do the one that the one with the 8 machine guns, the 12 machine guns, or this, or the 8 machine guns? I I don't know which one you want though. There's like 4 different versions. There's like the Sea Hurricane with 8 machine guns, the one with the quad 20s, the one with 8 machine guns that's a little better. M Chine guns. What? What? Oh, the one with the machine guns. Oh, okay. So let's see here. Should I do the Mark 1 late, the Mark 1B, or the one with 12 of them? It has guns, it is perfect. Okay. I guess then, well, I'm presuming you probably mean the one with the 12 machine guns, isn't it? I mean, I can do it. It's just, I'm presuming that's probably the one what I want. Okay. Because I personally prefer the more practical 8 machine gun Mark 1 late. So I'll do that. Put it on my best pilot here. Send these to Holiday. Never to be used again. There we go. Alright, and it is faded. I actually followed this plane quite a lot back in the day. But mostly in Air Arcade. I never did RB except till now. I'm gonna do tracers for the ammunition. I think that would probably work, or stealth. Gotta see what the difference is between that and stealth. At least ammunition wise. I'll set the convergence to 400. I see a difference between tracer and stealth. So tracer, bullet. Yeah, I'm gonna use stealth. And it was set to 400. Minimal field load. Let's go. 8 machine gun hurricane. And then I'll do the Typhoon. The Sea Hurricane. Yeah, the Sea Hurricanes are pretty good. I prefer the quad 20s, but they have lower ammo count. But they're not bad. They're just a little heavier. They're actually pretty decent. I actually did a video on the quad 20 version. I gotta say, even though it's slow, those quad 20s hit hard. You have to really upgrade the 20s if you want to fire for more than half a second, though. They tend to jam a lot because they're Haspinos, but they're actually decent. They're decent point. So let's see here, do like a 10-degree climb here. And just whip it, baby. Let's see what we're facing off against for this one. The Americans and the Chinese. Oh, I almost said the Chinese. The Russians. That's kind of strange. And we have the Germans, the Japanese, the French, and Swedish. Mark 1C or the Mark 1-1? Which one do I research? Well, that depends. If you're going for the Typhoon, do the Mark 1/1 because eventually you can get that arrow effect. The C1 you'll be stuck on doing the Navy, which some of those planes at later tiers are meh. Some of them are good. There's a lot of mediocre ones in between though. If you're going for Typhoon/Tempest, you'd want to go with the one that leads you towards that if you're going down one path at a time. Oh, and also a pro tip in ARB, and I learned this the hard way. You want to have one pilot. That's it. You don't need multiple. Just pick one slot. Are you gonna do the double 40s? Oh no. I mean, you can try it. I don't know what it's like. I never flown it. I actually almost never seen them. Like in ARB, they're like a unicorn. I don't know if what they're like flight performance wise. It should be very similar to what a Hurricane is. It might be slower though, because of the weight of the 40s. Might hit pretty hard. I don't know what the rate of fire is too. I'm gonna actually take a look to see what the rate of fire of the double 40s are. I also seen the Typhoon in it's either Typhoon or Tempest also has like a weird Vickers 40. Oh yeah, that's also true. It's a plane which is under another research plane, and not a lot of people see it and skip that beauty. Yeah, that's true. That is also very common occurrence I've noticed too. Like on water lines, if they have it like in a nested egg, a lot of people will not do the nested egg plane. They'll just skip that and go to the next plane. A P39K. I've never seen that in ages. Oh boy. That's a premium P39. I don't know if that's a really good one or a junker. Well, gotta go after it. Diving in a hurricane. I never thought I was gonna say that in a sentence. Well, you can. It's just... It's like watching a 1930s car trying to chase a car from the 1960s. Oh jeez, yeah, I'm not head-onning a P39. No sir. What the... What? Are you serious? It's that maneuverable, huh? Okay. You gotta test fly in the Battle of Britain mission. Okay. That also works. Yeah, I have wing root damage, so now I'm even slower. Come on. I can kinda turn. Come on. Full power. Come on. I have low stall speed. I have combat flaps. Apparently the Mark 1 late does have combat flaps, albeit very slow combat flaps. Come on. Get some speed. Climb a little. Turn. Ah, I didn't even get to hit him. What a shame. Oh, there's an LA5 here. Yeah, I kind of was forced my hand on that one because the P39 apparently can climb to space. The P39K in particular can climb to space and go. So I'm like, oh, wow, that's unusual. And so if wing root damage, can I... Oh, gosh. There we go. I can definitely force him to overshoot, but that's about it. That's all I can do. I have to really get back to base. This plane is so heavily damaged, it's not even funny. Where is he? Okay, so he's above. And he's going to turn again. So I gotta turn down. I can't go back. No, apparently not. The wing root damage is what killed it. That P39K is bonkers, man. I've never seen a P39K in like, what, 4 years? I didn't realize they were that potent. Holy moly. They can keep up with a hurricane in the turn, at least for a while. It's kind of shocking. So while I do that, real quick, I'm going to quick switch to wash, and I'll be right back in like 2 minutes, maybe 3 tops. Okay, I am back. Alright, so that was a disastrous match once again. P39Ks are deadly. Holy moly. Let me see where that plane is, by the way. That was a Russian plane, I think. Ah, here it is. Let's see. Let's preview it. Oh. So this is like basically almost the late version of the P39. Yeah. Well, actually it's a mid-war P39. So it actually is pretty capable. Alright, so let's do the Typhoon next. Oh. I guess everyone left then. No. I mean, that's understandable. I'm still learning a lot with live streams, so I kind of understand why people go in and out. So I totally get that. It's the way the internet is. Um, which Typhoon do I do though? I mean, there's only two on the credit tree that I have access to in particular: the Typhoon Mark 1A and the Mark 1 Late. What would be a good choice here? I mean, I don't mind flying either one. You know what? I have an idea. I'll fly the 12 machine gun one first, and then the quad cannon one. There we go. Alright, so let's see here. I'll put in that there. Mark 1A. Like that. Alright, and I have this thing spaded. I did fly this a little bit. Actually, I did fly it in, what should we call it? I'm going to try doing stealth belts again. I flew it actually on Sunday. Or Saturday. Sorry, not Sunday, Saturday. Let's see what we got here. Alright, so I'm going to set the convergence to 400 again, do stealth belts, and see how this 12 machine gun crazy plane gonna go. Hopefully it goes a little better. I always seem to do worse in certain planes I usually do well in, and then planes that usually do worse than I do well in. Do you ever notice that? At least I do. It's just a coincidental thing, I believe. So, what's the Typhoon? So, the Typhoon is basically a much faster Hurricane. More boom and zoomy. Occasionally can turn, but not against zeros. Worse roll rate, though. The roll rate is really abysmal compared to the Hurricane. Because of the thick wing. These wings are really thick. As you can see, the wing shape profile here. And look at all those bullet casing ejectors. Like, there's like so many of them. In IL-2, it's actually a really good plane, too. The Tempest and Typhoon are frequently cited as being extremely deadly. They're very gas piggy in IL-2. But, man, can they go fast. So, just climb up here. And away we go. Let's see here. Let's see what we got. Oh gosh. I'm actually at a loss of words. I don't know what to say actually all of a sudden because I just drew blank. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do one more flight after this one with the Typhoon Mark 1 late. And then I'm going to call it for the stream. That's what I'm gonna do. I'll just type it in chat right here as well. There we go. We'll put that in there. Alright, so while I'm doing that denotation there, I will keep on going then. There's not really much to say because there's no aircraft anywhere except for AIs and that one crazy A-20G against the Americans and Russians in Moscow. Wow, this is a very strange, realistic battle. Realistic. Yeah. Oh, MiG-3. Why do MiG-3s always fly so low? That's what I want to know. I mean, granted, I know I'm flying low too, but the Typhoon is better down low. It's not really good above 4,000 meters, arguably. I never really taken it past 4 meters. 4 meters, 4,000 meters. That's like about less than 10 to 12,000 feet. There's an IL-2 there. Could go after that. That MiG-3 is smart. He climbed. Should be able to catch an IL-2 in a dive, even though he started diving away from me. Come on. Faster. Jeez. How much faster do I need to go in this darn thing? Okay. Alright. Let's try this out here. There we go. Oh. Yeah, I want to climb up and over. Oh, jeez. Yeah, this is where it can get, well, dicey. There we go. Got him. And then speed up here. Climbing through. That's a good kill on the IL-2. Use weapon emergency here. Going after the I-16. And maybe I can get a shot on him. Come on. Oh wait, is there a plane behind? Oh yeah, there is. Oh jeez. Well, it's a good thing I checked behind. Oh god. This is really dangerous. Okay. Maybe I could use the flaps here. Flap. Can I stay with him in a climb because of engine power? Let's find out. I mean, I know it could stall low. I can probably outstall him. Not sure it can outturn him though. Then put in the flaps. Oh, wait. I think I can. Briefly. Come on. I can briefly keep up with him in the turn. Come on, raw engine power. Can I flat turn? Yes. You can. Come on. Ah, missed. Alright, let's try again. Come on. Almost there. Steady. What? Oh, at least somebody got the kill. That would have sucked if no one got that kill. Well then. Using stealth belts is fun. Because I can't see anything. Well, that's okay though. But it has the armor piercing, incendiary belt, so it has the fewest bullets per mag, so that actually helps with damage. So, oh, jeez, that's a big 3. There's already people on him. I'll go after the P400. Oh yeah, I flew on the P400 last week. That point is garbage. The P400. I mean, it gets outturned by a bomber. That's how bad it is. It can't even, well, not necessarily outturned, but outclimbed. It should be more accurate. Outclimbed by a bomber. F4F Wildcat. There we go. Destroyed. Have like 12 7.7s go there. And then I can catch the P400 here. I should be able to. I hope I can. I mean, it has a lot of speed. Come on. Just need to gain more speed. Come on. Now I should be able to really catch him. really rapidly closing. Come on. Come on. You can catch him. Almost there. No, there's an airfield there. Just a little more. Now. What? There we go. Oh, well. Hey, you know what? I was going to die to the airfield anyways. Might as well do the British tea maneuver and just say, hello, do you like some tea? Alright, so last battle. And then I'm going to wrap it up and go eat. Because it's actually lunchtime. Holy moly. Got to do that. Alright, so... What? Random trophy. Yay, useless backup vehicles. Woohoo! Never use them. Because it's only useful in Air Arcade. A mode I almost never play anymore. Alright, so 4.3 Typhoon Mark 1B late. Yes, put him there. Let's see if I can level up the crew real quick. No. I cannot. Alright, great. So this one has quad Haspinos Mark 2s. Okay. And modifications do air targets because almost every other round is sap. Oh, so my armor piercing incendiary shell. That's what that is. Okay. Half tracer. Yeah, I don't know. Half sap's AP. Half sap I. Half I. Huh. I wonder. Just for curiosity, just for the experiment, I'm gonna try the tracer belt with the quad 20s. Just to see what that could entail. Because why not? Let's see what we got here. Alright, so we'll set the convergence to 400. I'm going to try, instead of air targets, I'm going to try the tracer belt. Why? Because I can. Normally I wouldn't recommend doing that for the British 20s, but you know what? I'm in the mood to experiment on the last flight. Do something stupid. Sometimes you just gotta do that in this game, otherwise you lose your sanity. I wish I was saying that as a joke, but in this game you have to kind of do that to create your own fun. So anyways, the roll rate should be a little bit better because the wings are clipped a smidge. They're not quite like just a broad, thick wing. I mean, it's still a broad, thick wing, but kind of different. It's a little bit of an improved Typhoon. So, this is the Typhoon most people recognize if you're a World War II aviation buff. It's actually a nice plane. I mean, it had a lot of weird quirks, but it was also a good low altitude interceptor / ground attack aircraft. Well, it's quite a strange plane. It was slowly replaced by the Tempest, which had more structural refinement as well. It also had a lot of 20s too. It had like 420 mils. I think they eventually upgraded them to the Haspino Mark 5s, which allowed for a little more aerodynamic cannon because they didn't have to poke these little holes in the wings like that. They could make them more flush. It's allowed for a little more top speed as well. And apparently we're on New Guinea. Man, I haven't seen this map in ages. So, what else do we have here? So, let's see here. And got DM'd a little bit there. And also, while I'm getting DM'd here, I have lots of Japanese planes. Oh, okay. Wow, this. Oh, this is. Oh, this is a Pacific. Oh God. Well, worst case scenario for this plane then. Okay. Oh, time to head on then. Gotta figure it out somehow then. At least the roll rate's a little better. Okay. Well, I can't keep up with that turn, so going away from that. Oh, jeez. Oh, come on. What the? Ah. I got too aggressive again. Oh, gee, my knees. Once again. Well, that's why bubble canopies in this game suck. In other games, it's a great thing, but in this game, yeah, it's actually a curse. But it also was really bad. Alright, well, that was a disastrous match. So, though I didn't get a lot of success on this live stream in terms of aerial combat maneuvers and actually getting kills, we learned today, or in this live stream, the B5N line is garbage. With the exceptions of maybe the D3A1, occasionally the B7, before the R2Y2s are garbage. Those are junk. And we got up to the Kai 45 Tai, or no, the Kai 45 Otsu, but didn't fly it yet. But the Tai, oh wait, actually I did fly the Otsu. What am I kidding? The Tai is garbage. J1N1 is actually not bad. It's actually very easy to use. This is This is garbage. This is mediocre to garbage because of the reload rate of that 37. I think this one actually is a semi-automatic. So let me see real quick here. The Kai 45 height. That's the 20. Ah, there we go. Yeah, that's the better one. So the Kai 45 height actually might be better because it actually has a cannon that actually shoots more than one round a minute. That actually would probably work. Don't know for the rest of the line because I've only flown primarily the J5N1 and the Kai 83. These are really good to planes prospectively. I think this one. Oh, I didn't fully upgrade it. I only flown the Kai 83 then. Interesting. Alright, well, thanks for all who watched the live stream and commented and liked or disliked what I was doing. It's the internet, you know. If you'd like to continue to support the channel, you can always hit the subscribe button, which is located down below, or wherever YouTube ends up placing it. It's the internet, so I'm not going to say no more on that. And if you'd like to support the channel, I also run a Ko-Fi page. It's in the description box. It's like Patreon, but different. And I don't know if I'm going to do another live stream today. If I do, it might be a different game. If I don't, well, I'll be on tomorrow around similar-ish time. Depends on how life goes. Usually do it around this time, though. So, hope you enjoyed this. Sword on. And this is Rigstersjourney, signing off.